Whoa, we're like in here now. Okay, we're like inside of each other. Whoa, that's a little awkward. Sorry guys, I'm like incredibly close to the camera here. I think we can move a tiny bit back maybe. I'll just zoom in a bit. It's all good. Okay, all right. Nothing's in my teeth. Yeah. Okay, all right. Interesting. I think it's time. We're gonna talk about the word cis. The slur, the worst word ever. Okay, all right. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sam Downey here. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at SamDowney44. Also, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right here. So that's youtube.com/SamDowney. I'm posting videos here all the time about like trans stuff, non-binary stuff, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, make sure to do it. Stuff is great. Yeah, trans stuff. Bam, that shit is bomb, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. So yeah, oh my god, I don't know what I'm saying now. Today we're gonna be talking about a big argument that happens in the trans community a lot. Is cis a slur? CIS, cis. What is this word? What is the meaning of this word? And why do so many people think it's like offensive? Like people think that like literally if they're called cis, it's like, what the fuck did you call me? People get obsessed with this word. Like it's like they're almost so offended by it for some reason. It's not even offensive. Like it's a normal word, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be talking about that today. So what does cis mean? Like what does that word mean? CIS. Literally all it means is not trans. That's the only thing it means. It means that you are not trans. It's basically the opposite of being trans. You're not trans. So there's trans people, and then there's cis people. And then, you know, so there's women, there's cis women, and then there's trans women. It's basically just a way to differentiate if you were born in the right body or born in the wrong body. Wow, that was... Damn, that was deep. So you know what I'm saying, right? Basically, there's cis people and then there's trans people. That's it. It just means that you're not trans. Now, why do a lot of people think that this word is offensive or like a slur? It's like, why are you calling me cis? I'm just a biological woman, or I'm just a woman. I'm just a man. In the end, I feel like you're just overthinking this concept. The reason why we have the word cis is, as I said before, it's to differentiate trans people and cis people into two different categories. But at the same time, trans people and cis people are also still just women, or just men, or just non-binary people. Well, you know, that's more just trans people, but you know, maybe there's some cis non-binary people in this world. So I've heard this argument a lot. Like people think that it's almost like an offensive term and they just want to be called a man or a woman. And it's like, the main thing is, think of it like this. If we didn't have the term cis, it would be like, you know, it's like saying like, you know, there's normal women and then trans women. Like that kind of sounds a little bit harsh, you know, like, oh yeah, I'm normal and you're trans, you're not normal. It's like, that's the only really reason why we have the term cis. It's really not a big deal. And I feel like a lot of people make it a big deal and make it even bigger than it actually should be. I think it's a term that's really needed. I love using the term cis. I find it's just like it's easier to say on the mouth than like biological. You're a biological man or a biological woman. It's like, you know, like that's a mouthful. Like, and you know, the only mouthfuls I want are dick. It's just a term. It's not meant to be offensive. It's not meant to be a big deal. And I think that, you know, people just need to understand that it's not an offensive term and it's not meant for people to be offended by, right? And I feel like this argument's only really came up in the last couple of years when cis, the term, has gotten a lot more popular just in the media and that kind of stuff. Like a lot more people use it now. It's not as much just like trans and not trans. And I find a lot of trans people and a lot of cis people as well are using the term a lot more, which is good to see as well. But there still are a lot of people in this world that get offended by it, and they think that it's like this term that like people are making up to put in front of, you know, just women or man to make it seem like you're not just a normal woman or a normal man. And it's like, you know what the secret is? If you're cis, you are fucking normal. No one wants to fucking say it, dude. No one wants to say it. If you're trans, obviously you're a little bit more unique, you know? But like, hey, unique is dope. Honestly, like I'd rather be unique than normal. Like who wants to be normal nowadays? Like that's a little sus, you know? So that's the main thing. You know, if someone calls you cis, don't get offended by it. Literally, it's just a term. It's just a way to describe a category of women or a category of men, basically. That's all it is. You know, if you're cis, you identify as a gender that you were assigned at birth. If you're trans, you identify with a different gender than when you were assigned at birth, really. That's it. you know? And I hope you guys learned something today. I hope you can actually learn to just like be able to call yourself cis and don't think it's like an offensive term, because it's really not. Honestly, like everybody overthinks this shit. It's really not that big of a deal. And you know, I hope more people can understand that and we can get past this whole cis debate, because like it's getting a little bit annoying having to explain myself every single time, you know? That's about it for this video. Make sure if you if you want to support the channel even more, make sure to follow my Patreon and join the channel right here. Really appreciate that. You know, if you want to join my Discord server, make sure to do that as well. Also, make sure you get verified as well on Discord if you want to join the 18+ categories of the Discord as well. It is all ages, but we do have an 18+ category as well, like chats and stuff for that if you're interested in that. That's about it. Make sure to follow me on TikTok at SamDowney44, Instagram at SamDowney44. Subscribe to my YouTube channel right here, and yeah, I don't really know what else to say, but thanks so much, guys. Peace.